Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for Reunion Weekend 2021. My name is Crystal Newhouser. I recently joined Bay Path University in June of this year, and I have been having a terrific time getting to learn and meet everyone in our community. It is an amazing community, and I'm honored to have an opportunity to work with so many exciting and dynamic people on campus. One individual in particular that I want to introduce you to is Meg Morrill. During the short time that I've been here, I've identified and seen some incredible talent and work on Meg's part, and I've asked her to transition into the role of Associate Director of Alumni Relations and Donor Engagement in the Office of Advancement. She's an incredible talent. She's an individual that has harnessed all of the work and have developed all the activities for today. So I hope you enjoy what we have in place, and I want to take the time to thank Meg and welcome her. Thank you, Meg.
Thank you, Crystal. I am excited to work with our alumni community and help you feel continuously connected to Bay Path. Today, we hope you will join us for Zoom with your classmates, virtual bingo, and painting a seasonal fall sign. On the reunion page of the website, we have listed videos from our professors that you can watch anytime. Be on the lookout for other events coming up this fall and spring, and please reach out if you have any questions or would like to become more involved as a Bay Path alum. I am honored to welcome the 6th president of Bay Path University, Sandra J. Doran, who will provide the State of the University address.
Greetings, Bay Path alumni, and thank you, Meg, for that wonderful introduction. It is such an honor and privilege to share with you this update on the state of our fine university. Because of technology, we can see each other and speak with each other, with our friends and our classmates, and participate in this 2021 reunion regardless of where we call home. Earlier today, I was so pleased to have a virtual tea with alumna from the class of 1971. I would like to do a special recognition, a special congratulations to these remarkable women. It is always a special moment when members of our Bay Path community can be together, and particularly today when we can celebrate our common bond as alumna of this great university. Friends, in these past few months, the word community has taken on special meaning. With unexpected quickness, the pandemic upended our lives and livelihoods. At Bay Path, our primary goal during this past year was to stay true to our mission, to continue to educate our students and learners, to ensure that they kept on track to earn their degrees and secure their future careers. In March of 2020, a little less than 60% of our undergraduate and graduate students were either completely online or hybrid. What hybrid means is partially online and partially on campus. Our earlier investment, dating back to 2010, in online learning and our adoption of cutting-edge technology in terms of teaching and learning tools and techniques and pedagogies allowed us to pivot rapidly in the classroom, out of the classroom, and offer additional remote learning classes. Guided by our COVID-19 planning team and our plan, which we call the Path Forward, we put the safety and health of our community at the very top of our list. At the same time, we were able to find a way to have students living on campus, attending lab classes, participating in needed field work in areas such as physician's assistant, occupational therapy, and genetic counseling, all to ensure that they were able to continue to meet their educational goals and enter the career of their choice. Our faculty and staff, many who were working from home, as well as our students, showed a commitment and flexibility that was more than admirable. It made everything work. They made the student experience possible, and they redefined their own work and how they work together, all for the betterment of our students, our community. They cared for our students, they cared for each other, and they cared for you. I can think of no better definition of community. Now, friends, what have we learned in the past 18 months? We've learned several things, but at the top of my list are, number one, that our community is responsive and adaptive, that our faculty and staff, all of our employees, were attentive to our students and remained focused on their needs and their educational path, always serving our students no matter where they are located. The second thing that we learned that was reinforced is that our students are resilient, eager to learn, eager to move into their careers. The third thing is the last 2 years reinforced what we already knew, that online learning works. Research and evidence indicate that students want learning that is flexible and convenient. The pandemic nudged the needle more in this direction, and as more people and more jobs allow people to work from home or remotely, it is apparent that online learning mirrors this shift in our society. And BayPath is the leader. We will continue to build our online infrastructure and meet our students where they are, at home, on campus, in the workforce, in their careers. Our online experience is critical to our institution, as is our more traditional experience. So we have students, over 500 of them, currently attending what we call the traditional undergraduate program, students living in the dorms, attending clubs, being present in a campus-based environment. Our student services, our dean of students, are very focused with engaging all of our students in ensuring that they have the best possible student experience here at BayPath. There are students with backpacks. There are students with computers. There are students with iPads, iPhones, all learning and progressing towards their careers. Our campus traditions are back. The Campus Awakening, our celebration of the traditional fall start of school, saw our students gathering in the circle before Leary Hall, sleepy but ready to begin. Now, another tradition in September is the U.S. News and World Reports. There are two categories that we take great pride in and are completely focused on. The first is a category called institutional innovation. And in that category, we excel. We are ranked number 9th in the New England region. So from Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, our peer institutions have recognized us as the 9th most innovative institution, and we couldn't be more proud. The second category that is so meaningful to us is a category called social mobility. Now, what that category stands for is, do we bring in students who are first-generation students who need additional access to resources, who need additional access to student services, and not just do we admit them to our university because they're qualified, but do we support them so that they can graduate? Because graduation, that is the brass ring that we are all focused on as an institution. Whether it's graduating as an undergraduate, with an associate's degree, with a bachelor's degree, with a master's degree, with a doctoral degree, with a certificate. These credentials are an important measure of the value of a BayPath education. So we couldn't be more thrilled with the recognition that we have received in both of those categories. This year is a very special year for two reasons. The first is we are in the midst of a strategic planning process which we are calling One BayPath. And so what does this mean? It means that over the past 9 months, we have engaged with over 300 members of our community, alums, faculty, staff, students, employers, advisory committees, alumni committees, to understand what are our strengths and where can we build on those strengths to secure a robust future for our institution and for our students. So we are really pleased that we have this blueprint to the future. We are going to be sharing more of this blueprint in the coming months, and so I really encourage you to take a look at your BayPath website. The second really important event for this year is we are celebrating our 125th anniversary, 125 years of BayPath, of graduating students, of developing leaders, of empowering women and men in our graduate programs. It is a thrill to be here during this time of our institution's history. And I hope you will join us as we embark on many milestone events this year, including the 25th anniversary of our Women's Leadership Conference on April 1st, the inauguration and 125th ball on April 8th of 2022. So it's an exciting time. We've got events in the fall, events in the spring, followed by commencement on Sunday, May 15th of 2022. So we are looking forward to seeing you at some or all of these events. We're a community. Our students look up to you as alums, as successful alums who have enjoyed careers, who have enjoyed community work, volunteer service, and we couldn't be more proud that you're part of our community, that our students are part of our community, that our faculty and staff and our employers, our advisors, all of us are part of one BayPath. In the spirit that binds us all, Carpe Diem.
Thank you, President Doran. What an exciting time to be on the front line, partnering with our alumni in support of BayPath's ambitious strategic vision. I am pleased to welcome Stephanie O'Leary, President of the BayPath Alumni Association Council. Stephanie is a triple Wildcat alum. Welcome, Stephanie.
Greetings, BayPath alumni. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Stephanie O'Leary, and I am the current president of BayPath's Alumni Association Council. I want to extend special celebratory wishes to the milestone classes of graduation years ending in 0, 1, 5, and 6 being recognized at this virtual reunion. The Alumni Association Council oversees efforts to continuously build and strengthen the BayPath University alumni community through the creation and implementation of programs, events, and alumni engagement opportunities. We serve as the voice of BayPath alumni in the strategic planning process, advocate for and support BayPath through annual participation in the Carpe Diem Fund, and represent BayPath at key events throughout the year. When BayPath opened its doors to students in downtown Springfield in 1897, 125 years ago, it had a very clear goal: to provide a practical, affordable, and career-oriented education to meet the needs of companies, organizations, and communities. This still rings true of a BayPath education today. BayPath University is celebrating its 125th anniversary this year. To honor the last 125 years, we've decided to launch a storytelling project to collect stories of those who lived it, our alumni. These stories will be preserved in a book that shares the impact BPU has made on you. This oral history will live on through our voices and will demonstrate the impact that BayPath has had on all of our lives. There are many ways that BayPath alumni can help out and get involved. I want to highlight a couple of ways that you can help BayPath students. Supporting the Annual Fund. The Annual Fund, better known as the Carpe Diem Fund, empowers BayPath University students to seize the day. Your unrestricted gift to the Carpe Diem Fund prepares our students for stronger leadership within their careers and communities. No matter the size of your gift, when joined with hundreds of BayPath supporters, you are a part of something big. Unrestricted gifts provide critical support towards strengthening our academic mission, benefiting our students and faculty. For many BayPath students, receiving financial assistance often means the difference being able to stay in school or not, a powerful reason to support the Carpe Diem Fund today. Please join me and alumni around the world in supporting this critical fund. The virtual Carpe Diem Dash. The virtual Carpe Diem Dash offers an innovative way to stay fit and make a difference in the lives of Bay Path students. You can participate in the dash by running or walking a 5K, biking a 20K, or tracking your steps over a 2-week period. Please visit the Bay Path website for more information. Letting us know your talents where you can support our students through mentorship or internship. It is important that we have up-to-date information so we can contact you to let you know the happenings on campus or where we can use alumni support to best assist our students. By joining the Alumni Association Council, we are recruiting new members to join us for the current year. If you are interested, please contact the Development Office. It has an honor to represent all of Bay Path alums spanning geographic locations and many decades. It is my great wish to welcome you to campus for next year's reunion. Thank you for being a part of Bay Path's legacy and all that you do for Bay Path students. Carpe Diem.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the day.